Yes, lovely people, Dwayne, Nathan, Jack. Yes, I'm back with another one to touch the spot. That's right, so be conscious, 5% that you're conscious of to take back to the subconscious to enable you to shift your life to be the creator. That's right. So before I go any further, if you haven't already, please do subscribe. If not, it's not a problem because it is already done. Being as if it already is. It's called reverse engineering. You're not in want. It says do not want. Anyway, long story short, let me get to it. So, lovely people, why do you keep attracting the same circumstances, situation, events, people, relationships, and whatever it is that you've had enough of? Well, the reason be that you have your internal dialogue, your subconscious program, and that operates from a certain frequency. So until you're operating from a higher frequency, you will continually attract things on the level that you're operating from now. And that's probably what you've learned prior, and you're pondering on that system, and your thinking, your beliefs, your attitudes are in that realm of frequency. So let me break it down to you. What do you think comes first? Emotions, feelings, or thoughts? That's right, I said it to you. I gave you a clue. What do you think comes first? Emotion, feelings, or thoughts? I told you. So thoughts. So your thoughts create your feelings. Your feelings create your emotions. Take away the E from emotion, what you left with, motion. What is motion? Movement. So your thoughts create your feelings create your emotions are the driving force of your behavior. So that's what we can see through psychology. However, we're going into quantum physics. Now, you've got your feelings. Your feelings are a vibrational frequency. What about spelling? A vibrational frequency of a magnetic and electric. Yes, we are electromagnetic. That's right. What do you put in your car to drive nowadays? It's petrol, it's diesel, but also there is the Tesla. That's right. Energy. That's right. So we function from energy as well. Our heart, it's electricity, and it's magnetic, electromagnetic. It's 5,000 times more stronger than the brain. With these two in alignment, that is the power of creation. However, you have to be conscious of what's going on in there to enable you to intentionally create your dreams, desires out there. Are you with me? You have to go on as if it already is. Now, let me break it down to you. You have a higher frequency, and then you have the lower dense. Yeah? The lower dense. It's a lower frequency. And the lower frequency will be because of lifestyle. Lifestyle as your PPE. I call it PPE. Whoops, wrong with that. PPE. People, places, and environments. That will affect your vibrational frequency. The people, if they're on a low frequency, moaning, complaining, eating junk food, doing drugs, A, B, and C, you're going to be on a low frequency because you're going to tap into their energy field. Then you've got places. You go into a certain place, there's an energy field within that place. So as you walk into a portal of that energy field. So it doesn't matter how strong you are or how big your energy field is, you will be affected. You might walk in, people are aware of you, people look around. If you've got a high frequency, you're like a beacon of light. Sometimes they don't even understand, but that's the attraction. It's because of your vibrational frequency. However, environment. When I say, what's the difference between places and environments? Well, environment is where you live. Environment's where you lay. Environment is where you rest. If you're living in an environment that isn't a frequency and energy and a good environment, then that's going to affect your energy field as well. We've got an energy field around us, and it's 2 to 3 feet out of us, foot, yeah? So if you imagine, yeah, it's like that. So you get close to someone that's down and depressed, guess what? It's gonna affect your energy field. So whatever someone is going through, their energy field down, depressed, A, B, and C, it's gonna affect you. And the other way around, vice versa. So you've got to be conscious of the people, places, and environments that you put yourself in, because it will have an effect on you. Now let's go back to the internal dialogue. So if your thoughts create your feelings create your emotions. Your emotion is the driving force to your behavior, but there's actually a vibrational frequency that goes out of your heart and your brain. It goes out into the universal ocean with this, and there's information in this. And the information through the electricity, the magnetic force, guess what? The universal ocean will provide you with the information and of the vibration that you're vibrating on. So if you're feeling down, feeling like shit, it will provide more shit for you. If you're feeling uplifted, vibrationally happy, joyful, on top of the world, you're gonna attract more people on that level. Yeah? It's the law of attraction. Yeah? It's what you put out, you get back shaken and stirred. Let me break it down to you. I was just at the gym, I was in the sauna, and I made conversation about, it's all about relation in the vibration. Guess what? It was a piece of the puzzle for me and for him. That was round one. I thought, wow, he wanted to take my number, I gave him my number, we exchanged details. Yeah? About 10 minutes later, I've gone into the other steam room. There's a gentleman there. He thought I was a boxer. He actually was so convinced, I had to convince him otherwise, and then we started speaking of what we do. Another piece of the puzzle. He's doing big things in London with property, education, A, B, and C. It's the vibrational frequency. He even thought I was a celebrity. Well, I am, but not in the mainstream, but vibrationally, because he thought he knew me, he was convinced, and we have it all the time. However, that's because there's a vibrational frequency that's attracting us together, and like attracts alike. So then I've left the gym. When I've left the gym, I've gone to get my car cleaned. As I've gone in there, I'm firing up the whole car wash. I'm saying, we've got one life, one breath. Listen, people never made it last night. They had their last breath. There's people waiting in the waiting room that lost their loved ones. One life we've got. He was like, yeah, for real? Bro, I started firing up. I was like, yeah. Boom, boom, I fired up the whole car wash place. I'm standing there breathing, looking at the sun, A, B, and C, high frequency. Guess what? A guy pulled in. Woo, woo. He's like, yeah. He was like me when I pulled in to the car place. He was like, and I'm looking like that, and I thought, that's my guy. That is my guy. Are we seeing? Are we feeling the frequency? Bam, connection. I've done my window down as I drove out. Guess what? As I drove out, he's going, boom. His machine was like a big machine. I don't know what it was, with McLaren or something. He's going, woo, woo. And he's gone, and I said, yeah, guys, we just exchanged the energy and exchange. He said that he does gold, but not the physical gold. The investment is on some next level stuff, but I ain't met him yet, but we're going to meet. And then he said, what do you do? And we were just like buzzing. We turned our music up. It's like we were brothers, but we didn't even know each other. But we do know each other vibrationally. Forget about logically, psychologically. We knew each other vibrationally. That's how I go on now. I'm a military man. Remember my previous life. I was a menace to society, I was a problem, and I was negativity. And then what happened? I attracted that into me. I suffered that much that no longer do I want to suffer. Positivity, love, forgiveness, gentleness, and connecting with other frequencies so we can produce fruit on our tree, make a splash before we cross over the other side. Whoo! Come on, people. Are you getting some insights? Are you feeling this knowledge? Are you feeling this wisdom? And it's wisdom, it's not knowledge, because I've lived it, I've breathed it, and I'm a pioneer in it. I'm not just read it from a book or took these courses. Do your due diligence, Dwayne, Nathan, Jack, Google. So if you implement the same information, what's going to happen within your life? And if you need support to go through this information and connect with a high frequency being like myself, so we can do an AA, jumpstart, fire you up, accountability, then do contact me or one of my team, and we will take you through a journey of the I Am way. But before I go any further, for those that have been attracting the same circumstances, situations in their life, and they've had enough and they want change, this is why. It's your lifestyle. What are you eating? What are you smoking? What are you sniffing? And drinking. PPE, people, what people are you having it with? Places, what places are you going? And where are you living? Because that all has an effect on your vibrational frequency. That is a receiver and a magnetic force that goes out. We receive and we put out. And that's why you're going through your current circumstances and situations. So lovely people, I ask you the question today. Have you got insights and wisdom from the demonstration? What's the key objective for us? Is to go up the stairs and not down the stairs to the place where it's pain, misery, depression, suicide, A, B, and C. The more high frequency you are, the more the universal ocean will provide you with the circumstance, situation, and events. Let me break it down and give you a little bit more insight so you get it. So you see the feeling is the vibrational frequency that goes out into the universal ocean from your heart and your brain. Have you ever been to the hospital before and they put the thing on your finger? Beep, 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 beep. They're trying to read your pulse. Where's your pulse come from? They put this on your finger right over there, but they're reading this. Have you been to a pond? You chuck a stone in a pond, what do you get? A ripple effect. There's a ripple effect happening right now inside of you, inside of me, and that ripple effect is a vibrational frequency that goes into the universal ocean. The universal ocean will provide us with the circumstances, situation, and events. So, lovely people, you have to be conscious of your internal dialogue and your beliefs, because that's what creates your reality. If you're unconscious and you're not awake and aware, you're going to be creating more of what you've created, and you're going to be moaning and complaining, but you are responsible for your vibrational frequency, no one else. Thank you ever so much for your time. I hope you got a lot from the video, and do subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on another video. Dwayne, Nathan, Jack.